Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bianca, and today we are going to work on this little beanie. We are going to work on the Demogorgon beanie. This beanie I created last year for Copper Top Inc.'s Copper Top Costume Ball 2022. I can't believe I said that in one take. But we're gonna get started on it. Ooh. The first thing we're gonna do is make the base. And the base is this beanie right over here. This beanie you can make using my how to make a bunny hat pattern. This is the exact same beanie that I used there. I followed it. I had to watch my video because I foolishly didn't write it down. And that is the base of the beanie. All right, so I'm just getting a little bit closer here so that you can kind of hopefully understand what I'm gonna be saying. But total around my face, I need 27 stitches. And some of that may include the straps down here, but this is what you're gonna do. We are going to take 5 stitches down here, 6 stitches up here, and then the final 5 will be the center petal, because I think it's just like a flower. Future. So let me just turn the camera around so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is what we're going to do. You can see that my seam is in the back, so we're going to get started with the front. And I wanted to show you my nails because I try so hard with these videos and I don't know if you notice. But anyway, that's what my nails look like. I'm going to use some stitch markers, and I'm going to get some green ones, some pink ones, and some blue ones. So the thing we're going to do is start dividing this into the stitches that I had mentioned. So we have, let's see. So this right here is up to 27. And this one I went into right over here. These are the start of those, and you're gonna do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are gonna be the same color.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The next ones are gonna be 6 pinks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And this will end with 5. You can try this on to see how it'll fit. So let's flip the camera around real quick so you can see what it's gonna look like. Okay, as you see, we have the 5 right in the center, then the 6 are gonna be right here on the side, and then these last 5 down over here. So I think it's looking pretty good so far. The first one we're going to do is this green one. The yarn I use is Bernatt blanket. I have a lot of this, so that's what a lot of my projects are, so c'est la vie. For this section, we are going to, in the back loops only, you're going to chain 1, do 5 single crochets. And pull this. Okay, 1.
2.
See, this is the back. These are 2 loops. This is the back loop.
3.
4. 5. Okay. Chain 1. Turn. Chain 1, turn. We're in row 3. You're going to keep single crocheting all the way to row 5. We're going to chain 1 and turn. We are going to make an increase in the corners. So that means 2 single crochets in the first stitch. All right, then 1, 2, 3, and then an increase over here in the last stitch. That same stitch. Okay. Row 7, chain 1, turn. We are going to make another increase in these corners. So, increase in the first one. One, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, and then an increase. This is my last stitch over here. 1, 2. That was row 7. Row 8, we are going to chain 1, turn our work, single crochet all the way down. We should have 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And 9. Look at that, I can count. Chain 1, turn our work. So for row 9, we are going to make a decrease on the corners. So decrease. We have 3 in our hook, and whoop, that is a decrease. So then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these are the last 2. We're going to make a decrease. Decrease. All right, row 10, we're going to turn and decrease again. So the first 2, decrease. Then 1, 2, 3, and these are my last 2. Yep. Decrease. Okay. Row 11, chain 1, turn, keep decreasing. 1, my last 2, make a decrease. Okay, chain 1 for row 12. We're going to turn, do a decrease. And 1 single crochet. So that's row 12. It's going to be a decrease and a single crochet. Chain 1 last time. And do your final decrease. And you can cut that section off. So this is going to be the same pattern for the other side right here. So the exact same thing that we did on this one, you're gonna do right over here. Okay, so let me cut this piece off. And don't worry about weaving your ends just yet. We'll do that in just a bit at the end. So our next section is the pink section. So for the pink section, we are going to start off the same way, right? Back loops only. So you see how this one is in the front loop and then that one's in the back. So let me just whoop. All right, so we're gonna insert our hook like that. Okay. Single crochet in that same one. And you're going to single crochet in each stitch. We should have 6 single crochets in the back loop only. And try to catch that yarn in the back so that you're like hiding it already. All right, we have 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Row 2, chain 1, single crochet in each one. 6 single crochet. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. Single crochet in each one more time. All right, so row 4, we are going to make an increase in the corner. What just happened? Increase, that's 2 single crochets in the corner. Increase right here. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. Row 5, same, we're going to increase in the corner stitch. This is my last stitch, increase. Ah. Chain 1, turn your work. We're at row 6. Row 6, again, an increase in the corners with single crochets down. Chain 1, and I believe this is row 7 if I remember. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, row 7 is another increase. It's going to be our last increase. So again, increase in the last stitch for the for both the beginning and the end. Okay, and then we are going to make an increase in this last stitch. All right, that was row 7. It should be looking like this. Okay. Row 8. Single crochet in each stitch, so chain 1 and turn, and single crochet in each stitch. Whew. Hello, please. There we go. Okay, chain 1, row 9 is going to be another single crochet all the way down. We should have 14 stitches. Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and 14. Oh, lovely. Okay, so row 10, we are going to make a decrease. Let's just get to it. This is row 10. You know, I'm thinking about making another hat like this, but with a flower. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in so that I can work on that. All right, here's our decrease. Chain 1, row 11, we're gonna make a decrease. Yeah, so this pattern, it's very similar, it's very easy, I think. I had fun making it for Copper Top in Copper Top Costume Ball of 2022. The prompt was Stranger Things, and I really wanted to make this Demogorgon hat because I thought it's like a flower. It's just, you know, a man-eating, walking flower. So I just started planning this out, and I sent Lauren, I'm sorry, I sent her a quick video and saying like, hey, look at, this is what I'm gonna be making. All right, chain 1, we're on row 12 because I really wanted something different. So I'm pretty happy that I'm gonna share this with you. I did want to say that I thank y'all for being here, and if you are interested, you can always leave me a tip on Ko-fi. I just created that not that long ago, and I'll put that link in the description. But yeah, I appreciate it. I love making these things for everyone. But yeah, if you feel inclined to provide a tip, I'd be super grateful, and I'll shout you out in the next video, of course, because thank you if you do decide to do that. All right, what row am I in? I think it's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. 13. I chained 1, I'm decreasing. Let me know down below, we're on row 14. Let me know down below which is your favorite character from Stranger Things. I don't know if I have a favorite, so that makes it difficult. I know a lot of people loved Eddie. I loved him too, he was very sweet. Right over here, we're going to do a decrease and then another decrease because that's all we have. We just have 4. All right, and what row was that? Row 15, we're going to end with 2, and then row 16, chain 1 and decrease to just have 1 stitch at the top, and we can close that out. So the pinks are going to be the exact same way, and you can see it is a petal already. So these are your 2 that you should have on this side as well when you are done. So let's go on to the blue section. All right, so for the blue section, we are going to make a single crochet in each stitch, back loop only. Okay, we should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5. chain 1, turn your work. For the second row, we are going to make a single crochet in each one. Row 3, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we are going to make decreases on the end of the corners here. So that's a decrease, and then 1, and then a decrease. Okay. Row 4, chain 1, single crochet all the way down. You should have 3 single crochets. Okay, chain 1. We are going to make a decrease for row 5, and then a single crochet, leaving us with 2 stitches up here. Chain 1, turn our work, single crochet in each one. Chain 1, row 7, make a decrease, and then we can fasten this off, leaving us with 1 stitch at the tippy top. Okie dokies! So this is what it's looking like so far. And like I mentioned, you are going to make the same ones for the pink and the green or yellow or I don't know, over on this side. I am going to show you how to do the red part inside for each of these sections next. For the red section, I use this red acrylic yarn. It's a 4 medium weight. Let's go back to the green section. Okay, starting on with the red, I've already chained 1 and I'm going to do a single crochet in each stitch in the front loop that I had not used. All right, and we should have 5 single crochets. Okay. You're going to make a chain, turn your work for row 2. Row 3, single crochet in each stitch. You're going to do a single crochet in each stitch for up to row 8. So we are on row 4 right now. And row 8. Chain 1, turn. We are on row 9. We are going to make an increased double crochet on the corners. Okay, that was 1. And there's 2. Then double crochet. This is our corner, so we're going to do an increase. Okay, that was row 9. Row 10. We're going to make another increase on the corners with double crochet. Sorry if I keep going out of the camera. It's really difficult to film watching the camera and crocheting, but I'm trying. Okay, we have 2 left, so 1 here and another increase over here. This was row 10. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, row 11, just a double crochet in each stitch. All right, chain 1, turn our work, row 12, we are going to make a decrease double crochet in the corners. All right, so yarn over, insert again, go through 1, and boom, that is our decrease. All right, double crochet, and here we go in our last one. So we're gonna make a decrease in the last 2. There we go. So we should end with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chain 1, turn our work. Row 14, oh, row 13, it's another decrease in the corners. Are these my last 2? Yes, these are my last 2, so I'm going to do a decrease here. All right, chain 1, turn our work, row 14, 1 decrease again. Double crochet, half double, girl, double crochet, sorry, and a decrease. I just finished making the gnome hat, so I have half double crochet in my head. Chain 1, row 15, we are going to do single crochet decrease. And row 16, 1 last decrease to make that point. And let's just verify that it looks good. Yes, that's exactly it. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. And you're gonna do the same thing for your other one over here. All right, the pink section. So right in here, I like to do a slip knot with this one for some reason. I don't know why I did it, and I like doing it. So I'm gonna do it. Chain 1. For the pink section, we are going to make a double crochet in each one. So whereas in the green one we did single crochet, in the pink one we're going to do double crochet all the way down. We should have 6 double crochets when we are done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Chain 1. Turn our work. We're going to do double crochet all the way down for row 2. Chain 1. Row 3. Double crochet all the way down. 6 again at the end. Chain 1. Row 4. We are going to make an increase in each corner of double crochet. So that is 2 double crochets in the first stitch and 2 double crochets in the last stitch. Okay, chain 1. Row 5, we are going to do the same of an increase on the corners. Whoa, 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 whoa. For double crochet, not single. Here I am in my last one, gonna make an increase. Chain 1, turn our work. Row 6, increase in the corners again. Here we are in our last one, so it's going to be an increase. Oy. Chain 1, row 7, another one with an increase in the corners. Here I'm in my last one, so I'm going to do an increase. All right, this was row 7. So row 8, we are going to do a double crochet in each stitch. So since these are just, this one is just a double crochet, I wanted to say that I also wore this the day that I had the prompt for Stranger Things. I wore this out to a few places, and Josh wore the Duloc mascot head. He won first place in one of the costume contests that we went to, and I won second place. And it was so cool because, I don't know, I love how people enjoy the things that I made, and that we got, you know, like a little prize for it, so it was pretty cool. And I remember this lady stopped us at one of the places and she was like, you know, I wasn't sure if you all were together. I think it was her partner who said that they didn't know if we were together because he was Lord Farquaad's Duloc head and I was a Demogorgon. And she was like, well, they can be separate things. They don't have to be the same thing. I thought it was pretty funny. But I need to make, you know, couple costumes. We're at row 9 and it's another double crochet row. But yeah, I've been thinking about like couple costumes. I don't know of any. I can't think of any. So if you have any, please let me know so I can start on those, because we're in April and I'm already thinking about Halloween costumes. But you know this is what this channel's about, so hello. Hi, my name is Bianca. I make costume pieces. So if you make this and you win, but even if you just make it, please share it with me on Instagram. I really do love seeing all of your makes. I like get super teary-eyed and I'm super grateful for you all being here. All right, we're at the end of row 9. So row 10, chain 1, turn our work. And here we are going to make decreases on our corners here. So decrease double crochet for row 10. Yeah, so if you do make this, please make sure to share it with me on Instagram, and please subscribe and like this if it is something that you enjoy, or if you make it, you know, please share your support. That's always free and it helps my channel out. I love making these for you, so you know, it can help push my little channel out into the world. I'd appreciate it. And again, if you feel inclined to, you can always provide a tip on Ko-fi. All right, so we're at the end of row 10, and that was a decrease that I have to make. chain 1. Row 11 is going to be another decrease on the corners. I also heard about this Stranger Things experience that I really wanted to go, but it was like during my birthday, during my birth week, and I already had plans for other things, so I didn't want to do that. But I wanted to wear this over there because I thought it would be super cool, and I just never went. Bummer. But maybe another day. Maybe another time. Who knows? I still have this, and I might have a second one here. So row 12, sorry, I keep going back and forth, is a decrease in the corners again. Yeah, but I'm obviously going to have another one of these. And maybe I'll have it'll be Josh and me just wanting around with our Demogorgon hats. You know what? I actually do have a story. I wanted, to make a reel, short, or TikTok. You know, there's so many of them. Here I am at my last one, so let's decrease for row 12. All right, so row 13, I'm gonna do a decrease, but single crochet. So it's gonna be single crochets, decreases. Yeah, so I wanted to do a short, and you know, I obviously have cats, so if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I have cats. And one of them is a little orange cat that's like a stray, but he basically was like, you guys are my parents now. Here I am at the end, so a single crochet decrease. And chain 1, row 14, it's gonna be the same. Single crochet decrease in the corners. So I have the footage still, and I may just put it up so you can see it, but I was going towards him like as if I was a Demogorgon and I was gonna eat him, but I remembered that in the actual show, the cat, you know, just in case you haven't seen it yet, he gets eaten, and when I tell you that I was crying, like full on tears, because this Demogorgon ate the cat. I just, like, we had to stop watching the show for a little bit because I couldn't control myself, because I was just crying. So when I was like sneaking up on G is his name, here we're on row 15, so another single crochet decrease and another single crochet decrease, row 15. So when I was going towards G, I remembered that scene, and I just like said, cats are friends, not food. And I like just start like petting him and kissing him because I felt so bad, like just even thinking about it. So I never posted it, but I'll probably post it here. Here we're on row 16, and just a decrease to make that final point. And you can cut that piece off. Yeah, but I was like, oh my god, why would I even joke about this? I hate that. All right. So let's take a look at this piece, and this is what it's going to look like here as well. Oh my god, it's looking pretty good so far. All right, here's the other one. Good, good. For the blue section, this is the smallest one, so we probably will go through this pretty quickly. We are going to make a double crochet in each stitch. We should have a total of 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. All right, chain 1, and then do a double crochet in each stitch again for row 2. Chain 1. Row 3, we are going to make a decrease double crochet. Okay, and a double crochet here, and then another decrease here. Okay, row 4, chain 1, and turn. We are going to do single crochet in each one. 1, 2, 3. That was row 4, so chain 1. Row 5, we are going to make a decrease, double crochet. Don't ask me why I decided to do it this way. Those are my notes. Chain 1, turn, and then the final decrease, double crochet for row 6. So let's take a look at how that one looks. Oh, that looks good. That's exactly what we need it to look like. Perfect. Now that I have this piece done, what I'm gonna do is go all the way around each one of the petals and connect them so that we don't have this like raw edge like that. I don't like how that looks. So going back into the same stitch here, I'm going to grab some yarn, pull through, and then just do a single crochet all the way around every single section, so we have a really nice edge. Right up here on the tip, I'm going to do 3 to have a nice point, and then go down. And now that we're getting to the bottom over here, this is where we're going to do this number. We're connected here, so what I will do is do like a slip stitch at the bottom and then go up, single crochet. And that's what I do with every single one of them. As I'm connecting them, I connect them with a slip stitch at the bottom of each base so that it's not too bulky at the bottom. And you can already see, right? This looks better than this side. In my opinion, I like how this looks because it's cleaner edge, smoother than the bumps over on this side. And then I end with a slip stitch in this one here. Slip stitch. I'm just gonna do it tight like that, and then I'm gonna cut it. So you can see now that all of our edges are nice and smooth. We still have a few tails here and there, but we'll weave those all the way at the end. Now we have the red section to do. Like I did with the gray, I'm just going to put my yarn here, chain 1, and then just start single crocheting all the way around and try to catch that yarn, that tail, with your single crochet. Okay, now that we're at the top, I'm going to do 3 single crochets to make a point. 2 and 3, and then work my way back down. And like I mentioned, this is the same thing that you're going to do all the way around using the same thread, same yarn, all the way down. And we're getting to the bottom here. So what we'll do at the bottom for the red is I actually like to put a single crochet in that same stitch for where that green stitch marker is. and then another one where that pink one is, and then just start going back up. So with the red, if I had said it incorrectly before, I apologize. You are going to do the 2 single crochets down here to make sure it's nice and connected, and then go all the way around. And you'll do that in these areas here too. You're gonna do the 2 single crochets, very similar, just like this one, so that when you put them together, you'll see it like that. We're at the end of doing the single crochets, and I'm gonna put one here, and then slip stitch, just slip stitch in here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut off a super long tail because it's time to sew these sections together. So make sure that you have a long enough tail that you can just use one all the way around. And this should be fine. And if I need another section, you know, I'll just cut another one. And I like using this yarn needle. It's curved. It just is easier for me. So what we're gonna do is start sewing this piece together. You're going to want the red to be inside of the single crocheted area. So you can see this is a single crochet here, and this right here is another single crochet. So you can expand this out so that it'll fit in the area that you want it to fit. What I like to do is just grab one of these, and I'll grab this section here so you won't see the needle on the outside. And just sew this all the way around. And you can see that in the back here, you shouldn't see the red. We're going to sew all of these pieces together, including down here. So you're gonna sew all of this together in the same way that I'm doing it here, or in another stitch if you prefer, but this is how I do it. Okay, so this is what our piece is looking like. Now you can start taking off your stitch markers. You can see I still have a few ends everywhere that I haven't weaved in, so I'm just gonna do that at the end. To make the teeth, I just grabbed some white or off-white yarn. You can start either way, however you'd like. I'm gonna start from the top. And this one has really no way of an actual pattern. This is just you doing what you think is gonna look best. And I recommend using a very long piece of yarn because you're gonna be doing this all the way around. What I do is just put this here. This is how I make the teeth. I'm just going in between stitches and kind of embroidering. I'm not sure if this is embroidering, but I'm just putting some white lines all over each petal. I'm gonna call it a flower all the time. I always try to make it straight, but it just, you know, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. Hello. Daddy. When you start from up here, you're going to go down and you go this way, and I start going up so that when I'm start going down again, it's easy to move this way. So I hope that makes sense. So this is the hat so far. And as you can see, it has all of the teeth on it. This is the original that I made for the costume. So here's something I want to show you. I want to show you how it's going to look when you put it on, because you're going to have to look. Doesn't that look cool? It looks like it's all closed up and then whoa. I really like how this one looks. Okay. So as you can see, it wants to close in itself, and that makes it quite difficult when you want to walk around for Halloween or, you know, on a Tuesday. I always like saying Tuesdays. So what you'll have to do is right up here, and I hope that you can see it. Yeah, you can. So right up here, if you still have some of these ends, you can just tack it so it'll stay up. And you can do that for each one. Just tack it up, and that way your hat is going to remain open, or the mouth is. And you could leave it closed like that if you'd like, but I'll put on the one I made originally. And you see how it's standing on its own? Yeah, it opens on its own because I tacked these two right up. Can you see it? So I just did a quick little stitch, just quick one on each one to make sure that it'll stay open while I walk around. The ones down here, I didn't put anything on there. Ooh, I never did weave this on. Oops. But I didn't put anything in those because it just stays open anyway. There's no real point for me to do that. But for these, I did. So when you have your hat, make sure that you tack at least these three up here, the two big ones and the one in the middle, so that you can see and walk around. If you want it to close, well then of course that will be up to you. But I think it looks pretty cool closed and open. So this is the video. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you do make this, please make sure to tag me on it, link me on it, share this with those that you think may enjoy, and always share it with me. I love, love, love seeing what you make. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing to help my channel out. If you do feel inclined to, I do have a Ko-fi link. I will put that in my description down below if you feel like providing me a tip for my pattern and my hard work. In the next video, I am hoping to show you how I did my makeup for this look and what I did for a costume. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.